Hi everyone, Sumit Chandra this side, and I welcome you to our channel Solution Bridge Network and one-stop solution for all your Power Platform tutorials. In the previous video, we explained how to configure the Translytical Task Flow in Microsoft Fabric and the Power BI service. In this video, we will extend that setup within Power BI Desktop. If you have not watched part 1 yet, be sure to check the link and watch it first. In this section, we will build a Power BI report that connects to the SQL database we created few minutes back and retrieves data from the visualization and interaction. Before we begin, make sure you are running the latest version of Power BI Desktop and that you are using a workspace backed by Microsoft Fabric. To enable the relevant options in your Power BI desktop, you need to click on File, Options and Settings, Options. From here, you need to click on Preview Features, and here you need to enable Text Slicer Visual option and this Translytical Task Flow option. As I already enabled these options, so I need not to enable this for now. But if you enabled those options for first time, don't forget to restart your Power BI desktop file before working on it. Now we will connect this Power BI file with the SQL database that we created. For that, we'll click on OneLake catalog, and from here we will get this option SQL database. Let me click here. From here, you remember we created a workspace right back to source, and this is the SQL DB. So let me select it and click on connect. Let me select my login first. Based on your login information and rights, it will allow you to connect with the source. For now, we will connect only the relevant tables. So for now, let me connect this product model, product description, and product modeled product description table. And for now, we need not to transform anything. Let's load all the data. So I will hit on load button. In this connection setting, choose direct query as the connection mode, then click on OK. Direct query mode is a live connection that enables the report to refresh the data and reflect any data modification. If you need to know more about import and direct query, we have a separate video for the same. Let me click on OK for now. Our data is loading now, and now we get the message that our table has been loaded successfully. So now we will create a simple table, and we will use some fields to create our translytical task flows. So we come to product model table, and let me select name of the product, and let me open the product model product description table, and from here let me select product model ID. So you can see we are getting the name and ID from two different tables. So as we loaded the data, it has established a relationship between these tables automatically. Now let me come here again. So a two column table appears in our report. Now in the visualization menu, let me select text slicer. So let me come here and click on text slicer. Let me reduce the width. Now we need to add a visual title for the same. So let me type product description. Now we need to add a button to execute the same. For the same, I click on insert, then click on buttons, and then let me take this blank button. Let me place it properly. So I place it below. Now we need to configure this button. So we need to select the button and then from actions, let me enable the action, and here in actions we need to select data function, and now we need to select the relevant options. So let me select the workspace. Our workspace name is WriteBack to source. Let me select the function name, WriteBack, data function name that we configured. Then it's enabled, the refresh report option is on, and from here we need to select the product description. So this product description is the title of this text slicer. So whatever you will put as a title in this text slicer, that will appear here. Now in product model ID, we need to click on this FX button and we need to configure this. So let me enable this from here. From all data, I come to product model product description table, and from here let me select product model ID, and instead of count let me select max or maximum. Let me click on OK. We will configure some other additional options. So for the same, let me click on button style, and here instead we will select loading. In loading, let me put a text, and here I'll put submitting or anything that you want. In icon, the icon type is spinner, and let me put the icon size as 20 and configure the padding properly. So let me put 15, 15, 15, 15 in all. So now if we wanted to put a name of our button so that it will be visible for the user in default state, so I change the state from loading to default, and here in text let me put it as submit. So this is a submit button for us. So we almost set up the configuration. Let me create another table to see everything in the screen. So let me add another table here, and in this table let me select name from product model, description from product description table, and we'll select modified date from product description table. Now let me adjust the width properly so that everything should be visible in the same screen. Now you are good to go. Now let us test it in our Power BI desktop. Then we will test it in the Power BI service as well. So let me select any product model ID here, and it will filter out our right side table. Now let me put a product description for that particular ID. So I am putting testing by Sumit, and let me click on this icon. And as we are working on Power BI desktop, before hitting the submit button we need to click control, and then we will click on that submit button. So here you can see the loader, and it's submitting our product description that we have added. Now you can see it's initiate the refresh as well, and now we get the message that request submitted. So here you can see the record that I have added now. So we can just sort the same by modified date. So we can sort the modified date and it will appear on the top. Now let me publish this report and test the same in the Power BI service as well. Let me hit on publish button. We need to select the workspace and our report is publishing in the workspace. So our report has published. Now we need to go to Power BI service. Let me come to our workspace and here you can see we have our report. We need to set up one additional configuration here. In the semantic model, let me click on this triple dot, click on settings, and here we need to edit the credential. So instead of basic, in the authentication method, we need to select auth 2, and here in the privacy level, we need to select organizational. Let's enable this and click on sign in. So now we need to select the ID and it will validate our credentials. So you can see now the credential is updated and we will test it in service as well. So let me open the workspace. Now we can open the report. So our report is loaded now. Let me select another ID. It's filtered down here and I need to update the product description of that product ID. New description testing by Sumit. Let me hit on this arrow and click on submit button. So we can see we get this message request submitted and our description is coming on the top. That's it for this tutorial. Translytical task flows are changing the game in business intelligence, bringing action directly into your reports. Let me know if you have anything to ask in the comment section. Hi everyone, Sumit Chandra this side, and I welcome you to our channel Solution Bridge Network and one stop solution for all your Power Platform tutorials.